Okay, here we are aboard Silverfin 2 on a big fishing trip with Mark Bellamy and his father and his son. And Mark here is just pulling in the long line. So we'll video the whole pulling in of the long line, and we'll just actually see what we actually catch. Mark hasn't had a fish today that we can put in the bin, so he is very, very hopeful, otherwise he is having cucumber sandwiches for tea. It's a beautiful day here again off Foxton Beach. Well, we're actually down off Waitarere a wee bit here. Beautiful day. It's the 30th of December 2017. And it's just a great day. We've already got sort of some good fish in the bin and that sort of thing, of which Mark didn't help contribute to. So Mark's hoping to contribute to our tally.
Yep, we've got colour.
We've got colour. Look at that.
Shark. There's shark. They say we've got the same size of boat all the time.
Now this is what they call a carpet shark here. So it's first on the hook.
There you go. Got rid of it just like that.
Right, and it will go out here a bit more. You can see some, I wonder if we can pick it up on the camera, some more colour out there somewhere. A bit far out.
Oh! Is it?
And there's colour after that one as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Mark's quite pleased. He's actually just pulled in his first fish for the day.
Eatable fish.
Yeah. No, you don't need the net, Xavier.
We don't count barracuda.
Yeah, there's a gurnard, a nice gurnard, and Keith takes them off the hooks.
A shark.
Yeah.
More colour.
And we've got Xavier here ready with the net, and Pop here who's feeding the line into the bin. There you go. We've got another fish that fell off, which is very good, very handy.
It's not record.
And then we've got a floater out here as well. You can see the floater here. Where's the floater? Can't see it. There it is. Yeah, there it is in the water there now, coming in.
Gee, lucky I knew you set this long line.
Oh, you're not wrong. Once again, Keith comes to the party.
Oh,
there you go.
a couple snappers.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you know?
Yeah.
I'm on the board.
Yeah, there's a snapper. Hold up, Mark. There you go. Yeah, there's Mark with his first eatable snapper of the day. Gives him something to do anyway, I suppose.
Get some non-edible ones.
Oh,
More colour. Another snapper. Another penny. It's got a bit of weight on that. I like that.
I see more colour in it.
Yeah, there's another nice snapper.
Right, down over there a little bit.
Another nice snapper coming on board.
Yeah.
There's a shark, next one.
Now we always put two long lines out here on Silverfin 2 because what happens is sometimes we come out and we're not always successful on the rods, but usually we manage to get something on the long line.
Blind eel.
Yeah.
You normally get these deep.
So there we go, there's a spiny dog. Obviously the water temperature was up to 19.5 degrees and it's dropped down to about 16 over when we've had this southerly wind come through, so it's definitely cooled down a bit. And when the sea cools down, obviously you get the spiny dogs. Now coming in very shortly, we have what we call a blind eel. And what happens is with a blind eel, they take the bait and they're their defence mechanism, they form this slime. And the only thing you can do really is cut the trace off. We save the clips, but we cut the trace off and all the rest of them all just goes into the big briny. It's a horrible job cleaning the lines like that when you get these on board. Or these on the long line, they're not very nice to handle at all. There is a person apparently that's got a quota for these things, and what happens is they export them. I suppose they go to Asia or somewhere like that. So there we go. There's a yucky blind eel. Okay, and as you can see there, Mark's cleaning it or taking it off the line, and we'll cut the line in a minute and let it go.
No, it's already. That's already gone.
Oh, is it? Yeah. So that's gone. There you go.
Blind deal dead.
Blind deal. Yeah. Maybe they export them to Australia or something. You know? Yeah.
I thought there'd be enough blind people over there.
Yeah. Yeah. So here we go, another snapper coming in now.
Oh yes.
Yeah. There you go, Mark. You're not having cucumber sandwiches for tea now.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Have a shark.
No, that's right.
There's another carpet shark. And something coming in here now. Ooh, wonder what it is.
Someone wanted this up.
Hey?
I think it might be a snapper. Or is that another shark?
Yeah, I think that's a bit like a shark.
Yeah, there's another. It looks like another carpet shark.
There's more carp. There's more.
Yeah, that's right.
Mate, it's the heaviest of swines ever.
It's quite interesting when you get a big snapper on the line. The snapper actually blows as it comes up in the water column, and the line floats to the surface. You know.
Hey, hey,
Oh, sorry, mate.
you got to wrap around that. Gerald.
No cucumber sandwiches for you tonight.
Yeah, so down there we've got Keith down there. He's taking the traces, and he takes the bait off and the fish, and we put them in the bin. Yeah. There's a nice little gurnard coming on board now. Nice gurnard. Oh, they're beautiful eating. Better than snapper.
I reckon
Better
so.
than snapper. Yeah.
Just got one on every
Got
bloody
a little
rock.
shark down there as well.
Carpet shark. It's always exciting when you go fishing with silverfin fishing charters,
Oh,
because
it's very exciting.
you never know what you're going to catch. It's real exciting when you get something really different on, you know, like a big kingy or something on the long line, or a thrasher shark, or a seven gill or something like that, you know. Okay, there's just another blind eel coming in here now, so I'll stop this for now for a minute. Okay, we've just started up the engine here again, just so we can back up onto the long line, because it is quite hard to pull when you've got the wind against you and that sort of thing. So we're just backing up onto the buoys here. And the long line's gone quiet, so it's very interesting. We're actually a wee bit deeper here than what it was when we first started, and there should be some more fish coming shortly. Oh, we're working again. Yes. Okay, we're on the second long line here, and we've just pulled in a very, very nice snapper. Right, and there's another one just lurking out here, but back about sort of 10 metres, there's something real big in the water. So no, it's going to be very exciting to see what this is. There's a nice little gurnard coming in.
We'll eat it.
Keith's doing a real good job. They're doing
As
the traces.
always. As always.
Now in New Zealand, what happens is you're allowed one long line per person, with 2 long lines, a maximum of 2 long lines per boat. So what happens is we run 2 long lines, and it gives us 50 hooks that we can put out. So it's quite neat.
The monster.
Yeah, it was a monster. And Keith here uses the pliers that you buy from the tackle box there to take the hook out of the fish's mouth.
Take a walk.
Yeah,
Very gently so that it can be released safely back into the
into the fish,
bin.
into the fish bin. Yeah.
Right. Right, hold up there. Just get ahead.
So when we pull this long line, we will be making our way home. We're a bit early today, but we've got that much fish. It'll be good. So there's no problem. We don't like to plunder it because we're coming out here again tomorrow, and we want to fish sustainably.
Colour down there. That one.
Well, there's some more colour coming down here. There's another spiny dog we just pulled in.
Don't get excited, Mark. Don't get
Try
excited.
not to. It's very hard.
Now you folks have got to remember that there's those people that go fishing and there's those that just keep wishing. So if you'd like to enjoy some of this real good cool experience on board Silverfin Fishing Charters, book us a charter on our website. Go to www.silverfinfishingcharters.co.nz and book your charter. And you too can come out and catch some great fish like we've done today.
Settle down, Mark. Settle down. Settle down.
One up there too.
There's another snapper.
Oh, yeah.
Here
Net
we
man.
go.
Let you get across
Here
there.
we go.
Oh, what? Hold on.
Oops.
What have we got? A barracuda as well.
We've got a snapper and a cooter here.
Right. Just want
We
the
want the
old
snapper, not the cooter.
snapper there.
Xavier's on the net.
Probably make it. Figure out these food.
The other thing too is these long lines that we're using. I make them up specially. We're using about a 3mm braid, and we use clips, shark clips on them, and the shark clips actually grips the braid. And what happens is the only time they really slip is when you get a big fish on, a bit like the one we've just got. So as you can see, the two are a bit close together. So you get braid, you get a board, clipboard with your traces on it, 2 buoys and some clips and that sort of thing, just to put your weights and your buoys on. And they are $210 at the tackle box, or you can purchase them on our website.
Here's the pliers. Just pull a bit of, take a bit of weight out of the line. That's it. That's it.
Right. Okay, here you come.
Xavier here is struggling to lift the fish into the boat. And there's a nice specimen of a snapper that we catch off the Manawatu coast. Hold it up, Keith.
And I caught that.
Yeah, so there you go, Keith.
Mark caught this on the line that I said.
He's got a nice species, a
I handed
nice
him the
specimen of a
boat, so
snapper
It
there.
did.
That was called teamwork.
He had the traces the right way up when we put them on.
Yeah. As you can see, there's a lot of banter goes on here aboard Silverfin too, and that sort of makes up for most of the day, you know. And believe me, the lies just get bigger as the day goes on.
The hours extend.
Okay, here we are back again. We've just had a couple of carpet sharks and another blind eel, but we're just pulling in the rest of the long line. There's probably about another, I don't know, 8 hooks left. There's one there. But we've had a very successful catch here today. Very pleasing, and it's good that there's this fish out here, and then we're very lucky to have this resource. Here, here's another blind eel. He's been bleeding. Do blind eels bleed?
That one might.
Well, that's just a messy one.
Oh, that's a shark down here.
Okay.
Have a carpet one.
So what we'll do is I'll just come out here and I'll do a bit of a scan around, and there's a few boats over there, and there's out towards Australia, and around here that's towards Mount Taranaki is over there in the distance somewhere, and come around there's Ruapehu, which you can't see, and we come there's the Foxton bar down there, and we're down here, so there's Waitarere, and this is a pretty good fishing ground down here. So we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll catch you next time.